We've got Naveen Ul Haq from Afghanistan to address this press conference. Please raise your hand to ask a question.
Hi Naveen, what are your reflections after that, a clinical win?
Well, every tournament, the first game is very important to start the tournament, so it was a good team effort, and we needed that win to start our journey into the tournament.
It's Afghanistan's first T20 international since March. What are the emotions, sort of putting on such a good performance with everything that's going on back home?
Well, yeah, it was a good win. Our players were ready for it. We were well prepared. Lots of our players were playing and participating in different leagues. So yeah, all the boys were ready for this tournament in this match.
And what were the emotions of seeing so many Afghanistan fans in the crowd?
Yeah, it feels great. The crowds are back after a long time. So yeah, we enjoyed that.
And just lastly from me, could you speak a bit about your batting approach? It seems like there was a big focus on targeting the short boundary and hitting sixes.
Yeah, it was right. Like we had this plan, like left-right combination. So for both the batsmen, it was easy to target the shorter side. So yeah, we had this plan and we executed that well.
Thanks.
And win for you guys out there. Do you think you've laid down a marker for the rest of the sides in the group?
Yeah, as I said before, the first game of the tournament or a series is very important. So we needed that win to start our tournament. So we won't be complacent about this win. We will move forward. Yeah, we will enjoy the victory. It was a great game, but looking forward into the tournament, we have still 4 round games to go.
And how impressed are you with the spin performances of both Mujeeb and Rashid?
Well, can't say much. It was 9 wickets from them. So you can't ask much more than these two.
Fancy your chances against Pakistan come Friday?
Yeah, we have a good side. So cricket, whoever plays good cricket on that day, they will win.
Thanks, Naveen.
Hi, Naveen. Just one from me. On these tracks, do you think you're much more of a threat in this competition going forwards than you might have been had the tournament been held in Australia, for example?
Well, yeah, these conditions are very familiar to us because we have played lots of cricket here in UAE, in Sharjah. So yeah, these conditions are well suitable for us, for our spinners. So moving forward into the tournament, these spinners will be our key bowlers and key weapons in this tournament.
Hi, it's Manaza from 99 News. I want to ask you, how did you find the condition for batting?
Well, I haven't talked much about batting with my side, but they found it a little tough because they were saying the ball is skidding on and keeping low. When we went there to bowl in the second innings, yeah, it was skidding on, it was keeping low some balls, so it was quite difficult. The batting conditions weren't easy to score runs.
What was the strategy for the bowling second inning?
I think we had the simple game plan that we won't be bowling full deliveries. It's going to be bank of a length, so yeah, that worked for us.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Mohammad from Gulf Today. Did you enjoy bowling today? How much you enjoyed your bowling?
Yeah, I enjoyed the bowling. Mostly I enjoyed the win. If I do well or don't do well, it doesn't matter for me as long as team wins. I contribute for like a 1 wicket into a winning cause. It will be fine for me. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
So from today's match, we should conclude that Afghanistan will be relying on their spin trio.
It's a whole team. I can't say much. Today was their day. Next day might be someone else's day. But yeah, they're top quality spinners. So these conditions are suitable for spinners. We bank on them.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Naveen. Good evening. We have Shane Berger, the head coach of Scotland, to address this press conference. Please raise your hand to ask a question.
Hi, Shane. What's the immediate reaction after that?
Yeah, obviously tough pill to swallow. We've had really good momentum recently, so you get into a rhythm of what that feels like, and look, that'll be really tough to swallow. But this this competition doesn't allow you to think about it for too long. We've got another game in a couple of days' time. We have to just regroup, reset, and go again against Namibia. We would have learnt a lot from this evening. The game is all about small margins, fine margins at times, and we didn't quite get momentum on our side this evening. And they just showed that with a few of their world-class players, they were able just to pile on the pressure at the right times. And in T20 cricket, that can happen. It can go against you.
You mentioned fine margins. Did you feel like you maybe got on the wrong end of a couple of pretty tight decisions, those two LBWs in Mujeeb's second over?
Yeah, sometimes those things can go your way. And look, I'm not here to speak about decisions because I feel sometimes you make your own luck. But when those small and fine decisions go against you, it's really hard to get back into the game. And with the quality that they have, they just keep piling on the pressure and they keep coming at you. And look, we, as I mentioned, we'll just learn a lot from that, and we've got to be able to just manage those situations a little bit better.
And it felt like with their batting, they sort of kept the pressure on with that left-right combo throughout, so someone could always target the short boundary. Could you just speak a bit about sort of their batting approach and how hard it was to counter?
Yeah, for a long period of time now, that's the way they've played. It's the brand of cricket that they play. You can speak about it as much as you want. You can train for it as much as you want, but until you get in there and you actually see what they do and how they play, quite often they can be a little bit reactive, whereas I suppose we want it to be a little bit more proactive, hit better lengths, take pace off when required, manage the small boundary and the big boundary, which we spoke about. But tonight the execution just wasn't quite there. As mentioned, we'll learn from it, we'll get better, take it into the next game and make sure that we nail those things that we got wrong.
Cheers.
Hi, Shane.
Evening.
Shane, this is Mohammad Abdullah from Gulf Today. Shane, you do not look like a pale shadow of the team who stunned Bangladesh in the first round. And what went wrong where? Had the pitch become unplayable, or we should conclude that this spin is, we are not used to playing on the spin pitches, slow pitches, and it can be your weakness?
Yeah, again, it's, Bangladesh was a long time ago, and on that particular evening, we got our plans right, we had momentum swing our way, and that's just what the game of cricket sometimes presents you. On an evening like tonight, things changed really quickly. We actually got off to a great start and we were on target to chase. We played brave cricket, we were going after the target, and then suddenly one over of a couple of things happened to you, and it changes the momentum pretty drastically. To recover from that doesn't quite often happen in T20 cricket. It can happen. This evening it didn't happen. And and we'll take a lot from a few things that we did really well this evening. I thought Mark Watt bowled excellently, and we'll make sure that we take that momentum into the next couple of games. But we need to forget about this pretty quickly, put it aside, and regroup and go again.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Shane. What did you think was about par total on that pitch?
Yeah, we probably, it was a used wicket. We watched the game the other night and saw that chasing, they chased 170 on that wicket, so par could have been 170 again on that wicket. It did grip a little bit, it did slow down, so if you bowled really good lengths and took pace off when required and got a bit of momentum going your way, par could have been maybe less than that. So either way, we were still confident we could have chased that target. The lads walking into the hut said that's chaseable, and we're definitely going to do our best going for that target. So the mindset was good. As I mentioned previously, just the execution at times wasn't quite there.
Mujeeb, but particularly Rashid, have played at the highest level, played in some of the biggest leagues in front of thousands of fans, watched by millions of people at home. Scotland obviously haven't had that experience. Do you think that that's maybe that's what maybe proved a bit decisive, the experience in the end?
It plays a huge role. When you're able to play cricket all the time against some of the world's best players on the biggest stage, you're only going to keep getting better. So, our leg spinner would have learnt a lot from what Rashid did this evening, and I saw them having a chat after the game, and that was great from him, just to hand over that experience and really just keep building him up. Look, we have some really good, we've got some world-class players in our team, but given more opportunity, given more time in the middle under pressure like we had this evening, I have no doubt that performances will keep being more consistent. And I don't think tonight's loss defines us as a team or defines them as individuals. I just think it's a game of cricket where things turn pretty quickly. And, character is defined by how you come back from something like this.
Is the rest of the tournament kind of like an opportunity for these players to put themselves in the shop window for these big franchise tournaments?
Yeah, definitely. It's we have spoken about it. But more importantly, it's opportunity as a team to keep going out and beating teams that we believe we can beat. We've set a few goals for this stage of the tournament. We're in waters we've never been in before, but that doesn't mean we can't stick to what's going really well for us and keep believing that we can go out and put in some big performances, which we've shown in the recent past. So tonight won't stop us, and it's just a mere little hurdle to where we want to get to.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.